The interesting questions 1.2 and 1.3. Let's take a look. So a rectangle having size x minus 3 meters and y minus 3 meters and x plus 2 meters has a perimeter of 24 meters and an area of 32 square meters. Calculate the values of x and y. Okay, so the rectangle. Let's just sketch that. If you like this video, you will definitely love my course. Go ahead and click the link on my bio and you will land on this page. You will not only find the past exam questions, but introduction videos where I break down complex concepts into small pieces that are easy to digest. It is very important in grade 12 to stay ahead of your teacher, and this is what this course is for. It's very easy to navigate through the course as videos are arranged into collections. You can clearly see that we have electrostatics, work energy and power, Doppler effect, so on and so on. Do you maybe need help with study tips and creating your own timetable? We can talk about that inside the course and I can help you out. It doesn't even take a minute to join. Can't wait to hear from you. So the information that is given, one side is y minus 3. So we have y minus 3, while the other side is x plus 2. Obviously, we are going to have y minus 3 here as well, and x plus 2 here as well. So we're given the perimeter and the area, and we are supposed to calculate the values of x and y. So let's start with the perimeter. The perimeter, you essentially add all the sides, right? So in the perimeter, you say 2 length plus 2 breadth is equals to the perimeter, right? So we're gonna have 2. Let's take y minus 3 plus 2 x plus 2 being equals to the perimeter, which is equals to 24. So I don't want to say the genius thing to do, but the easy way out here is to take 2 as a common factor, of which you're going to have 2 y minus 3, let me use that there, plus x plus 2 being equals to 24. So this is y minus 3 plus x minus 2 being equals to 12, right? X plus 2, not x minus 2, right? So we're going to have x plus y minus 1 being equals to 12. So y plus x is equals to 13. So x is equals to 13 minus y, right? Obviously, we don't have to make x the subject of the formula. We can simply make y the subject of the formula. That would also be fine. Alright, so this is our equation 1. We need to use the area in order to get equation 2. We know that the area of a rectangle is length times breadth, right? So we have y minus 3 multiplied by x plus 2 being equals to 32. Alright. So we're gonna have y minus 3 multiplied by, in place of x, let's substitute 13 minus 1. So we have 13 minus y plus 2 being equals to 32. So y minus 3 multiplied by 12 plus, in place of x, I've substituted 13 minus y. Okay, that is fine. So 13 plus 2, that is 15. So 15 minus y is equals to 32. Right. So, oh well, there we go. We have 3 minus y minus 3 multiplied by 15 minus y being equals to 32. So we can multiply these two brackets and bring 32 to the other side. We are gonna have y 15y, right, minus y squared minus 45 plus 3y being equals to 32, right? So minus y squared, 15y plus 3, so 15 plus 3, that is just 18. So plus 18y, and then minus 45 minus 32 minus 77 is equals to 0. So y, well, let me divide by minus 1 on both sides. Y squared minus 18y plus 77 is equals to 0. So y is equals to 0. So two numbers that when we multiply we get 77, and when we add we get minus 18. So that is minus 11 minus 7. Okay, so minus, no, they will give me 77. So y is equals to 11 or y is equals to 7, right? But we know that x is equals to 13 minus y. So this is going to be 13 minus 11, which is equals to 2. Okay. And then x is equals to 13 minus 7. So this is equals to 6. So there we go. We have x and y. Right. 1.2. 1.3. Show that, well, whatever that is divisible by 2 for all real values of m and n. Yeah, so it's really difficult to practice with these kind of questions because you never know what's going to come. Yeah, but usually what I've seen is that there's just something that you need to realize. It's like you need to realize something in order to solve these kind of questions. You don't really prepare for these questions because you don't know which concept is going to come in 1.3. Right? Sometimes it's sequence and series, it's a lot of things. Yeah, but what I'm realizing is that this is a difference of 2 squares. So if we let the first bracket be equals to a and the second bracket to be equals to b, we get some a squared minus b squared, right? That thing boils down to that. And we know fully well that a squared minus b squared is a plus b multiplied by a minus b, right? So can we compute a plus b? Can we do that? Yes, we can. Can we compute a minus b? We can do that, obviously. So let's do a plus b, a minus b, multiply the 2 and see what happens. Right. It might lead to it being visible, that expression is divisible by 2. It can lead to that. But let's see. Alright, so a plus b. So a would be 1 plus x to the power m, right? Plus x to the power minus n. That would be a. And then plus b. B would be, so let me say plus, and then b will be 1 minus x to the m minus x to the minus n. So this would be equals to 1 plus 1 is 2, and then x to the m plus minus x to the m 0, and then so we just have 2 there. Right, what about a minus b? So we'll have a plus x to the m plus x to the minus n minus 1 plus x to the m plus, not plus but minus, minus x to the minus n. Yeah, we have a minus sign here. Here we have a minus sign. So minus. Okay, there we go. So a minus b will then be equals to 1 minus 1 is 0, and then xm minus minus xm, that is 2xm. And then plus 2 x to the minus n. So a minus b, oh, it's just equals to that. Well, we can just take 2 as a common factor, right? Can we do that? Yes, we can take 2 as a common factor. We'd have 2 x to the m plus x to the minus n. Okay, there we go. So we have a plus b, a minus b, right? So a squared minus b squared is equals to a plus b, which is 2, right? And a minus b, which is 2 x to the m plus x to the minus n. So can we a squared minus b squared, can we take 2 as a common factor once more? Oh, okay, I have 2 here, right? So 2 multiplied by 2 is just 4. So x to the m minus our plus x to the minus n, right? But we know that a squared minus b squared is just 1 plus x to the m plus x to the minus n squared minus 1 minus x to the m minus x to the minus n squared. And that is all equals to 4 x to the m plus x to the minus n. So clearly it is going to be divisible by 2. Why is it divisible by 2? It's divisible by 2 because 4 is divisible by 2. So whatever that we get here, the presence of 4 will ensure that it is always divisible by 2, given that m and n are real numbers. There we go. Which question do you want me to do next? Let me know in the comment section.